Schiff gesichtet.
Oh, okay. And I have now actually visually spotted the ship. It is dead of night now. Bearing is 258.
Schiff gesichtet. Lage 2.
And then, yeah, there it is, the same ship. I'm going to see if it's possible to load. No, too rough. And we are very close to the ship now. We're 3 kilometers out. So I'm going to sail away from it again. Hope it doesn't spot us. It's unlikely it would spot us in this weather, and this being the dead of night. It seems to keep shifting along though for some reason. Every time I spot it, it's moved that way a bit, which is slightly odd. I think we should be in a good enough position now. I'm going to go to periscope depth, turn our course northwards a little bit, and there it is. Let's see. It's there. I'm going to assume it's moving in the same general direction, but once again it's moved. Oh no, maybe it's the same. It's kind of in the same place as we spotted the first tanker. Actually, we've had to come back a bit. Oh no, this is the one that we tried to find but missed. I like keeping everything, all the lines on the map without deleting them, because I like to be reminded of my previous adventures. Where are we now? We are 4 kilometers out. Could do with getting a little bit closer. I've been unable to load the rear tubes because of the weather, and I forgot about the fact you need to dive deep if it's rough to enable your torpedo men to reload. And let's see. Okay, this is getting close enough now. It's 305 degrees. I'm going to try once again go slightly above periscope depth. I can see it there. This is looking more promising. The weather seems to have calmed down a fair amount actually. We could now be close to deck gun conditions maybe, but I don't want to surface and give the game away and find out I can't use the deck gun. That would be bad. We need to get a bit closer though, we're quite far out. So I'm going to increase the speed. I'm going to bring us as close to the surface as I dare. We should be okay, really. It's unlikely they'll spot us even if we're poking out a little bit, since it's half past, well, more like 20 to 1 at night, local time. And we're going too fast right now to use the scope, so it's all blurred. We're just about on the cusp of having a good firing range. Let's come down a bit so we can actually get a solution. These seem to be good waters for tanker hunting. There she is. We just need to wait for the boat to slow down a bit so the image clears up. Okay. This is still going to be difficult. Although the water level seems pretty good now actually. Periscope sticking out quite a long way. But we'll keep it like this. And I can barely really make it out, unfortunately. But we'll just have to make the best of the situation. Now then, range once more, count the vertical marks. I think it's around about here-ish, would put it at about 7 marks. So you put the 7 to the top, go to the mast height, 33.4, 32, 33.4 is going to be around here-ish. Put it at about 15, 16, 100 odd kilometers, but that will change when it gets closer, so we'll have to redo the range when we're ready to fire. Angle on bow, it was about here-ish, wasn't it? Line that up with the ship length, which is 152.7. About here, maybe here. Count the horizontal marks. That looks like, hold on, looks like 30 once again. So we want 30 marks here, which should put it at 60 degrees, maybe. Okay, we'll go with it. 60 degrees there. That could be about right, actually. And the speed, I'm going to do the speed again just to check my calculations from before. Bring the periscope down a bit just to be safe. Don't want to spot us, although it is unlikely. Actually, we shouldn't really be doing the speed while we're moving because it's going to distort the readings. How are we for... Yeah, I think we're close enough now, we can stop. I might need to do the speed reading again once we've slowed down. We've still got a bit of time. And this time we're going to set it for magnetic. Give those a try. We'll set it just below the depth, although maybe it would be better to set it... I think even magnetic torpedoes, even if they hit the boat, they should still explode. I think that's correct. Well, I could hedge my bets and do one of each. I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll do one for like 5 meters, and the second one will go for the traditional just below the ship depth, which is 11, so that'll put it about here. Let's see, we can use actually the type 1 since it's night time, so we'll shoot from tubes 2 and 3. Oops, that's not what I want. Yeah, we'll go for 4 meters for that one and there. Okay, so got a bit of both. And we'll set the second one for medium speed, so they should both hit at around about the same time. Let's try and slow us down a little bit by going reverse for a while. Where is... bearing 333. Okay, we're going to have to just take the speed reading now and hope for the best. If it's way out from the previous one, I'll just take the previous reading we had. I think this is our first proper night attack of this patrol as well, so that's nice. And it's going to be around about there. Proper speed. Line up the time, which is 39-ish, right here, with the ship length 152.7, about there, which should mean it was going... Have I done this wrong? I think I've done this wrong. I've confused myself, so I'm just going to have to go with the speed reading we had before. I think the speed reading was good from before, so okay. It's passing us now, so we need to shoot these as quickly as possible. I'll go with the first one in the middle, or middle-ish. Oh, and I forgot the range. It shouldn't really matter that much, but I'm going to move the range down a bit for the second torpedo. Damn! I'm not doing very well today. Well, we'll see how we do. Let's try to keep up with it, just in the event that we are able to do a deck gun attack. Seas are looking fairly good actually, so maybe a deck gun attack is feasible. See torpedoes, we can now see the wakes because they're tight ones, and this does look fairly good actually. I think the second torpedo is now actually overtaking the first one. It's going at the highest speed. And this is looking good. Let's just hope that the depth was good. This second one should be the impact one. Nothing. Nothing happened. The first one. And we got a hit from the first one. And she is now on fire. So I don't know what happened with the second torpedo. Could have gone underneath the boat, or just maybe it was a dud. I don't know. But we did get a hit right in the middle, and the ship is now burning. Well, that's good. I'm going to try surfacing. There's no danger really from being shot at because I believe it's unarmed. So we can at least try using the deck gun. See what happens. Good work, gentlemen. Have a banana. You've earned it. Let's see what happens. Come on. There, we've surfaced, and yeah, it's too rough. But this ship has now spotted us and is using its lights to attack us. Either this is a brand new American light weapon, or they just want to get a good look at us, and maybe they're sending a radio report saying, hey, there's a U-boat out here, please kill it. Well, there's not much more we can do really. We just have to wait around and hope that this thing sinks. Yeah. I would say it's unlikely that we'll be attacked at night by a plane like we were last time, so we could be good to stick around on the surface. Let's see what this thing does. It's slowing down, which is a good sign. Let's go and take a look at it, see if it's low in the water or anything. Yeah, it looks pretty low in the water now. And it's almost completely stopped. So I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that we're going to get a nice amount of tonnage there. I am going to now go to around about 40 meters below, get us below all the choppy waters so we can reload our torpedoes while we wait for this bad boy to sink. Move some of the crew out of here. This guy needs a rest. Guys okay, these guys a bit tired, but okay, these guys are very tired. Just place them for a moment. And put some dudes in here. Whoops. And we get to listen to the wonderful depth noises we get when we go at lower depths, which is nice. And they are now loading. So that's good, and we can stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Alle Maschinen
Great,
stopp.
so we're now safe to watch this thing hopefully sink. I don't remember getting a... Oh, there we go, she's going down. Nice. So we got you in the end, my friend. I got you in the end. And I've forgotten to put these torpedoes in here to reload. Yeah, so we have got a sinking confirmation there, but once more the ship is reluctant to sink. But we can now return to our course. Battery's looking okay, fuel getting fairly low, but we should still be okay as long as we keep the lower speeds if we're just cruising around. And let's take a look at the logbook. 9,179 tons. Excellent. 4 ships now sunk in total. The last 2 were especially impressive. Large tankers, which is just what the Reich needs. We need to send that oil and petrol to the bottom of the sea where the Allies can't use it. Not that it'll do us any good in the long run, as we know from hindsight, but there you go. Alright, so I'm going to continue onwards once more, and I'll come back if I get the magical sinking video, if it pops up on my screen. Ooh! Look what we have! Another contact of another ship. More than likely it's going to be another juicy tanker. This place is beautiful. I'm going to come here all the time. This route seems to be very popular with enemy shipping, so we may actually be better off just sticking around here rather than having to go all the way over this way. But once again, I'm going to head up here to see if we can spot it. Weather is still sehr schlecht, sehr schlecht. No chance to load in the external torpedoes. We've only got the last of our internal ones remaining now. Time is almost 4 o'clock local time, so it may be dark by the time we reach this guy. I'm going to keep us on the kind of 2/3 speed to conserve fuel. According to Mr. Navigator, we have maximum range of just over 10,000 kilometers at this speed, but that will go down dramatically if we go up to higher speeds and we still need to get home. So yes, off we go. It's quite far away. And the main thing is first of all to get onto its course, and that way we should have a pretty good chance of spotting the ship if we head in its direction, as we have done before. And we've got another report saying it's a bit closer now, so that's good. I'd expect it to maintain this course until it gets closer to around here-ish. Oh, cock! Oh, cock! Oh no, it's one of these ones with the stupid lights. Damn it, damn it. It seems to be fine. I don't know if it dropped anything on us, but there was no explosions from what I could tell. No damage sustained. So it looks like we've escaped from that one somehow. Jesus, that scared me. Wow. So they do have the planes with lights over here as well, as we saw in the Mediterranean. Yeah, that was a big surprise. And I think we were very, very lucky there. Very lucky. I don't know why it didn't drop anything. Any bombs or depth charges. Very strange. Okay, well, let's go back. Oh, there we go. It's dropping charges now, but you're a bit too late for that, my friend. And I believe that's a PBY Catalina, and they hold a large amount of depth charges and bombs from what I've heard, from what I got from one of the comments in one of the previous videos. Thank you for that comment and letting me know. But it's a miracle it didn't drop the bombs as soon as it spotted us on that dive. Incredible. I guess it might stick around for a while and drop a few more charges, but it's unlikely it's going to hit us. Speed time up a little bit. I don't hear any explosions, so we seem to be pretty good. But it does mean that we're not going to be able to surface for quite a while, until we can be confident that it's not in the area. Well, I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we can just stay underneath the waves and head along the course, and then we'll pick the enemy ship up on our hydrophones. So let's move our course a bit. A bit more. Not that much. That should do it. How far away are we from the original port? It's quite a long way, 160 kilometers, so it's going to be a while before we encounter the ship at this rate. When did we have our... A few hours ago. I think we should be safe to surface now. Yeah, we're now on the surface. No sign of that plane. But it is another reminder that even in the depths of night, we are not safe from air attack. Death can come at any time. We've run out of a bit of oxygen from our oxygen supplies, but no big deal. And I'm just going to keep going then on this course, and I'll come back if I manage to spot anything. Well, the short story is we didn't manage to spot anything. I'm almost at the point where the ship was originally reported, so it must have either changed course. Oh, I didn't notice this. 1320. Shit. Okay, well, it obviously managed to slip by us then. I've only just saw this. This must have popped up a while ago. Excuse me. So yeah, it must have slipped by us in the night. I did dive to do periodic hydrophone checks, but obviously it slipped by us while we were on the surface and we couldn't see it. due to the nighttime and the weather conditions. So, yeah, we'll have to give that one up. Now then, we are quite close to our original intended patrol grid, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just sail on over there, see what we can spot, and hopefully we might get some nice big convoys so we can take down several ships at a time, because although it is nice taking down these big tankers, and it's fairly easy because they're just by themselves, unarmed, unescorted, I would like a little bit more of a challenge, and I've yet to encounter a really big convoy yet in my recorded YouTube careers. So that is my goal, and hopefully this area will satisfy that need, because there is apparently a convoy that goes between New York and Curacao. No idea if it's not operational at this time period, it doesn't say in the chart, so just hope for the best. We should hopefully still come across some shipping in that area anyway, so yeah. Join me once again when I get to that point, or if we manage to get diverted along the way with the juicy contact. I'll see you then.